So we are now trying to find out the rational numbers between two rational numbers. Okay, so there are two methods to find out. Remember, we are finding out rational numbers, not irrational numbers. Rational numbers between two rational numbers. Okay, so we see here the first method, which is a very simple method. Of course, both the methods are very simple. Okay, we see here, we consider the example as 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. So we have to find out the rational number between these two numbers. If denominators are not same, make them same by multiplying suitable factor. Okay, so we write 3 upon 10, 4 upon 10, 5 upon 10, 6 upon 10, 7 upon 10 are 4, 5, 6. All these numbers are in between 3 and 7. So these are some numbers, rational numbers between 7 upon 10 and 3 upon 10, between these two numbers. Okay, but 3 upon 10, if you multiply numerator and denominator by 10, can be written as 30 upon 100. That is same, we are not changing any value. And 7 upon 10 can be written as 70 upon 100, like this. So any numbers between these two, that is 30 upon 100, then 31 upon 100, 32 upon 100, 42 upon 100, till 69 or 69 point something. Okay, these are all numbers in between. You can add many numbers if you want. Any number, infinite numbers can be written. Okay, now we go ahead, that like 30 upon 100 can be written as, you multiply again by 10 to numerator and denominator, so it is 300 upon 1000. Get it here? And 70 upon 100 can be written as 700 upon 1000. These are the same numbers. So we can write any numbers between 300 and 700 divided by 1000. Now this is the first number, then any number 301, 302, any numbers. Okay, you can write as many numbers as you want. This is a very simple method. You have to only multiply numerator and denominator of both the terms by 10 and increase the interval or the limit you have to answer. Okay, now 300 upon 1000 can be written as, you multiply again by 10, 3000 upon 10,000, 3000 upon 10,000, and 700 also can be written as, let us write this first, and 700 upon 1000 can be written as 7000 upon 10,000. Okay, now try to find out the numbers between 3000 and 7000, as many numbers as you want, divided by 10,000, and these all numbers will be rational numbers between 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. Remember, we are looking for only rational numbers. There is a different method for getting irrational numbers. We are going to see that again now here after some examples. Okay, so this is one method of solving or rather getting rational numbers between two rational numbers. Okay, so infinite numbers can be found out. So we move on to the another method. Okay, so after finding one method to find out the rational numbers between two rational numbers, first method. Then second method is to find the mean of the two given numbers. We see the example here. We take same numbers 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. If you take mean of these two numbers, that is going to be in between, somewhere in between these two. This is of course in the middle point, that is 10 upon 10 divided by 2, again it is 1 upon 2, half. Okay, now this is in between 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. Now if you see a mean of half, that is 1 upon 2 and 3 upon 10, will be in between first two numbers, and also the mean of 1 upon 2, the new number, and 7 upon 10 will be in between these two. So you got to take this number and any number from any side and find the mean. You can even find the mean of two numbers which are newly formed. Now here we are going to see the mean of 1 upon 2 and 3 upon 10, that will be 2 upon 5. Okay, then you can go and see the mean of 2 upon 5, the new numbers formed, and 1 upon 2, that is also going to be in between the first two numbers 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. Here in the meanwhile we have found out the number between 7 upon 10 and 1 upon 2, that is 3 upon 5, which lies in between 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. Like that we go on taking mean of any two numbers formed by the numbers which are newly formed within that, or from this number to the end numbers like 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. All numbers are going to be in between these two numbers. So many numbers can be found out, in the infinite numbers can be found out. All these numbers will lie between the first two numbers 3 upon 10 and 7 upon 10. So you got to practice yourself. These are very simple problems. Actually, the moment you practice, problems are not problems. As you face difficulty, these are problems. When you try to solve it, these become simple examples. Okay, likewise every mean value between two numbers, any rational numbers, can be found out. Okay, so this is a method to find out any numbers of rational numbers between given two rational numbers. Remember, we are talking about rational numbers. We are now going to find out the numbers between two irrational numbers. Irrational numbers between two rational numbers. Anyway, okay. The method is different, and we will be learning that also. Okay, so try solving problems yourself. That will make your subject easy. So after finding the method to find a rational number between the two rational numbers, we move on to the another aspect of the rational or irrational numbers. Is we are now finding a method to find the irrational numbers between two numbers, between any two numbers. Okay, now we take, suppose we have these two numbers, any two numbers, take at random. So see, it is a very simple method. Only you should know what are irrational numbers. Okay, then if you want to know what are irrational numbers, I have explained it in the previous videos. You can go and check it, what are irrational numbers. So convert these numbers into decimal expansion. So that will make your problem easy. Okay. So convert these. Okay. So you get 1 upon 8 as, see here, the no need to explain. These are very simple conversions, like you get 0 0 as 1 upon 8 is 0.125. It is very much necessary to convert it into a decimal expansion form. Okay, because you are trying to find out what are irrational numbers. The concept of irrational number is different from rational numbers. Though it is not difficult, you need to know what are irrational numbers first. Okay, then with these two numbers 0.125 and 0.375, any numbers given can be converted in this form. And now write the two numbers in between these two, which are non-repeating and non-terminating. You can write any numbers. I am writing 2 3 numbers just for instance, that you are not supposed to repeat the values as I am showing it, and not terminating also. So 0.130, 001, now 3001, etc. 4001, anything you write, or 2 or 3, the number should not be repeating again, as we have seen in the rational numbers. Now second number is 0.230, and this number lies between 0.125 and 0.375. So 0.3512, say any number you can write. It should not repeat, block should not be repeated. These are called irrational numbers. Okay, and try different examples. This is Dr. Parab, Dr. Bharat Parab. Okay.